Good morning and what a welcome to the 5th of January 2020. I know, just bear with me. How are you doing? How's things going, alright? I do hope so. Okay, 2 new products. I was going to use, well, I'm using SueZBana. This is the gift set that comes with 5 shaving creams, which 4 of are in there, and I'll show you which ones these are, and we'll use them in future ones. This is the cedarwood and black pepper. Then we've got the patchouli and cedarwood. Then we've got aloe vera. Aloe vera, I love that one. And because I've tried their hard soap version of that, beautiful scent. And the lemon and tree. So that'll be nice. So those 4 are to be used in future videos. But the one I've chose today is this one. Is the shaving cream SueZBana, which is spearmint. I love mint, anything like that. Peppermint I've tried, but spearmint. And oh yeah, like someone's offered you a chewing gum. Remember Wrigley's spearmint gum? I think you still get it. That's what that smells like. Beautiful. Right, that's the shaving cream. Now the soap is the cream. So what am I, we'll have to script this. Can we have the auto cue on, please? That's the shaving cream. The razor is going to be a vintage. Fancied using this today. Good overhang on this. And this is the Gillette Superspeed red tip. The most aggressive of the coloured range. The red and or flare tip, I think some people call it, or it's known as. Now this particular razor was made in the USA, twist to open, non-adjustable, and it's a B4 date code, which is the last quarter of 1956, which also happens to be the year Elvis Presley had his fame, wasn't it? That's when he started out. So twist to open. Now the blade is a 3rd use for this Gillette Platinum Plus. You can see there, Gillette Platinum Plus, 3rd use. So we'll see how we get on with that. That's that one. We got, oh, I forgot to put it in. My bowl to lather up. So I'm just going to put a bit of the shave cream in. So how's Sunday treating you so far? If you're in the UK, it only hasn't started yet probably, but other parts of the world, or maybe in some parts, I think Australia, how was Sunday, or how is Sunday? Yeah. Right, probably put too much in there, but I've spread it out a bit. The smell is absolutely stunning, so don't make a mistake and put it in your mouth. Right, so that's that. The brush of choice today is Yaqi, and I'm going to use this. I have used it before. 3 shakes, it's been soaking. This is the Yaqi 21mm knot silver tip badger brush with a metal base and an acrylic handle. So it's a metal acrylic mix. Very base heavy. So this would stand up in a earthquake. It's a very heavy brush, but very nice. So we're going to give that a go. And we're ready to go. I'll add some more water in a minute. God, what a soap to use in the morning. You do your teeth with a minty, and then you've got to shave with mint. God. You'll have some smiling faces on the train then, or whatever, on the bus, on the tube, on the subway, on the underground. Can't leave anybody out, you see. You've got to straight away. So Susie, and it was nice, if you're watching this, nice to speak to you the other day, because I spoke to Susie in regards to a couple of things, product wise, and I'm not going to use the new shaving creams as yet because they're not due out for a bit. so I'll use them nearer the time, but she's asked if I could use them and give my feedback on them in case they need to be changed or anything like that. It's an honour, isn't it? Whatever. But she's got a few people I think are going to try them as well, so thank you very much. Look at that, beautifully loaded. So we're ready to rock and roll. Wet this ugly face and we'll carry on. That's lovely. Gosh, somebody with a loud exhaust. Here we go then. Yaqi 21mm silver tip. Oh man. If you like spearmint or extra strong mints, the spearmint ones in this country anyway, it's exactly the same. Beautiful. It's uncanny, because it's like shaving, as I say, it's like liquidizing the chewing gum or something, and it's amazing. It's a funny sensation. Really nice, actually. Right. Here we go. Heat the Gillette up with the Gillette Platinum Plus, so it should be a good match actually. Here we go. Wow, that blade's like new. Thank you, Todd. Todd brought a few things over from his collection he lives in the US, and he was on vacation, as they say in the States. On holidays, we say here, over in the UK, and he came to Wales. I went to Scotland, and a few other places in between. Brazilian blade, and this, even though this is aggressive of that line, it doesn't feel at this moment aggressive to me. It feels sort of mild to mid in between. But don't forget, if you're new to this sort of shaving and you're thinking, I'd like a vintage, and a mid to mild can vary, because it's on each person. You have to try a razor in honesty to get a true feeling of the aggression for you. You might find this too mild, you might find this too aggressive. It depends on your beard, depends on the blade you're using, how old the blade is, how many shaves it's been. But these things, don't worry too much. These things, once you find a blade that works for you, this is why I say buy a multi-blade sample pack. You can try different blades in your razor. When you find 1, 2, 3 maybe that work for you, you can work on those blades in other razors. That's the way I've done it, and it works for me. But if that's any help, that's beautiful. Now the scent of this is amazing. I like mint anyway. Let me just try the slickness. Yeah, no problem, and that'll get better probably as we add more. So any plans today? work, going out for the day, cooking lunch. That's what I'm doing, and we'll get to that in a minute. You're going out visiting someone, you're going out for the day, or just chilling and having one of your special shaves in your time, your time zone. Look at that. So lathering, it's a cream, yes. Is it going to be easier? Yes. But I remember the soap lathered well, the hard soap. The cream, no problem at all, as you'd imagine, with it being a cream. Doesn't dissipate. There's no funny feeling, there's no irritation on the skin, so it's not reacting with me in any way. The scent is beautiful. It's a mid scent, it's not strong, but it's not weak, it's there. It's just a sort of a mid scent in strength. On the first pass, the slickness was good. So we'll see on the second now, it should get better. Watching under the nose now with that overhang. See that overhang? I still cut myself, but not from the overhang. I cut my own hair. Don't know what it looks like. And I very nearly filmed it, but I thought no, I won't bore you to tears, because it's a very simple way I did it. I just got one of these clippers with different grades. You clip on combs, and it's a grade 4 this, just straight over, all over, no messing. But I don't always do my own, I do go to the barber stroke hairdresser, because I like to support them, and they do a better job than me. But time was a bit pushed with things, so I do it this way. What we call get you out of trouble, just gets, you know, tidies things up a bit. So I hope the new year is starting off well for you, be it in life, in work, in shaves, but most importantly in health. Good slickness, yeah, and that's, I can't get out of my head, in this country this is, I don't know, you know, spearmint chewing gum. It's probably the same everywhere. I can't get out of my head. It's fantastic if you like mint, especially spearmint. So we're going well. So third application, brush, very nice. Small knot, 21. As I say, very heavy, base heavy. Handle's nice. I grip just on the base there for me, but you can grip it anyway. I go like that as well. It comes naturally, doesn't it? But it holds the lather beautifully, the cream. Silver tip, so it's bound to be good. It's one of the best versions of the Badger, the silver tip. Don't use the old because I was always a Badger or boar brush, especially boar brush. Well, I still am. I don't hate them because I use synthetics a lot. Some people think you've gone off the boar or the Badger, or the synthetics are better. They're easier to maintain because you don't have to worry about them. You can rinse them out thoroughly and dry them, and that's it. But obviously you have to, Badger and boar take more to look after, something, just careful. But feeling good this. Third pass against the growth. Very nice, comfortable blade. Third use, but it doesn't in all honesty, it doesn't feel like a third use. It feels new to me. But I do clean my blades. Some people are dead against it. But I do it carefully. I don't damage. Well, I don't think I damage the blade. Well, it's working very well. And all I do is I put it in my hand under the tap carefully. And I'm not telling you to do this. I just, as a running tap, and I pull away from the blade, just cleaning carefully, and then turn it around, do it again. Well, I'll show you on this old blade here. So the water's running on the blade, and then I pull out carefully like that. Carefully go along, and then I sometimes blow it dry or leave it dry, just gently on the towel, and it works for me. But as I say, some people don't like doing that. And some blade companies say don't wipe the blade. But that works for me. You could use a toothbrush, something like that, that's a bit safer. But do it gently. I use a toothbrush on my razors to clean them. With some antibacterial soap. Okay, smelling this mint, thinking of food, Sunday dinner, what are we having? Well, if you want to come round, let me know, plate will be out. You're thinking, well, you haven't said what you're having yet. Let me just test that slickness again. Welsh baby potatoes, which will be steamed. Carrots, I should say, which will be steamed. Tender stem broccoli. Green beans, which will be steamed. I'm going to have some drink and I'll be steamed. But roast pork with crackling, salted, beautiful. And then, oh, just look at this. Yeah. No issues. Yeah, good slickers. And lashentos of gravy, of course. Which again, to anybody new, lashentos simply means lots of gravy. And thanks again for the comments. Reading through them. Some of you should be on your comics, I tell you. You make me laugh. I think this a lot. I think, I don't know if it's shavers in general. Look, I get caught there then talking. But it doesn't matter which country we're from, our different cultures, different ways. Yeah, we get mixed up now and again. You know, what we mean, sort of thing. But I think our sense of humour seems to be on the same lines, and we get, you know, like I'll say something that'll make someone laugh, and then someone will write something in the comments and makes me laugh. So it's good. Right, that's the third. Rinse that. So there is a bit down there, but that's my fault for talking and shaving. You know what time it is now? 3, 2, 1. Pickup time, baby! Right. I got no extras today. Alice has been quiet. I don't think she's sung this year, has she? No, I have to reduce her wages. Her wages is food. I couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. Right. I thought she was starting then. Call me a liar. Pickup time, baby. So I got some products very kindly sent, some by sort of companies and some by viewers. Thank you so much. Look at this. Right, we'll just we'll sort that out. So thank you so much. On Wednesday, this is a styptic pencil for anybody who doesn't know, and you can either wet the skin, keep this dry, or wet this. I wet it, rub it on. It'll sting, but it stops minor nicks and cuts. I'll rinse that off after. And make sure you don't leave it wet like the alum block. Rinse it. This is how I do it. Rinse it and then dry it almost, well, not this, but the alum block. Rinse it and dry it with a towel, almost polishing it. Then put it back in its box, making sure the box isn't wet. Otherwise it'll deteriorate, disappear on you. That's going slowly because of the water. So I just rinse this and then dry it best I can, leave it dry. Sorry if I'm going on about little things you might think you already know if you shave, but this is just aimed at anybody that's new maybe, or because I do tend to think doing these videos and people that watch, you know, we all know what I'm on about, but there are new people watching, so you gotta sometimes speak as if nobody's seen it before, if that makes sense. Because you sit there thinking, well, you're telling me this for I know I've been shaving longer than you, mate. So wow. Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely beautiful. So, cold rinse. Yeah, I'll be using a new... Oh, I got my towel back. New soap. A new brush. Very unique brush, actually. The way it's made. That was kindly sent. I've had these SueZBanas, and I've had the product I'll be using in a minute. So before we do, Thayer's unscented witch hazel, and the good thing with this unscented one from Thayer's, it doesn't smell of witch hazel, so it's truly unscented. That is nice. That is nice. And then we're going to have a drink. I know you may have seen this in other videos, maybe. I'm not sure. But this is a neat idea. GlobalShaveClub. Now Sheldon, if you're watching, you were asking about this. If I got it or whatever. Haven't reviewed it. That's because it's only just arrived. Now this is due to, I don't know if it's leaked and it's rubbed off in transit, maybe because the back's a bit the same, but it's the ice mentholated aftershave. So I thought it'd be a good match for the mint. As you can see, that bleeding and that's stopped now. And the good thing is, very neat idea this, Sheldon. Obviously it's a hip flask, so once the aftershave's finished and it's thoroughly washed and rinsed, you can reuse this as the old tipple. I'll fill it with more aftershave maybe. Here we go. Oh, and it's green. Green, green, green. Grass at home. That's nice. That's nice. So you got the menthol and it feels nice on the skin. Oh yeah, can't beat it. Go on then. There's something beautiful. I don't want to say fruity, but sweet. Something nice there. With a menthol. Really nice. Now, if I'm honest, I haven't checked the web. I usually check on things before I'm going to use them more. Very nice menthol. You get a kick of the coolness. Really nice. You'd like this. Him upstairs. That's really nice. Wow, nice and cooling. Just about giving me the old fumes for the eyes, but it's not overpowering, like say Osage Rub or something like that. But it's nice. There's a nice mixture in there. Neat idea. So I love it. Good stuff, Sheldon. Well done. Again. I tell you, you've got to watch him. He's going to be taking over, I tell you. Sheldon Gillette. And why not? Fantastic. That's really nice. I'm going to keep it in the box. So it's nice and cooling. Again, no irritation from it. It's really nice. Good freshness, coolness now. It's getting more now. Oh yeah, it's nice. Nice in the summer, this. But there is something in there. Sort of a sweetness, something fruity. I can't describe it. But really nice. So thank you, Sheldon. I'll put links to things in the description if you want to go down and have a look. Arco Extra Sensitive. So I thought, why not? Mixture today. No airs and graces, just nice stuff. Nice, relaxing. Nice. Good combo again. Nice mixed sort of shave. That is nice. Wow. That feels beautiful. Yeah, that is lovely. That's the result. As I always say, it never makes you good looking, but it'll make you feel damn good. And you'll face the day, see, whatever it brings, with a smile, hopefully. So many thanks to SueZBana. Excellent stuff. Lovely cream, lathers up easy, stays on the face, good protection, slickness. That got better with more applications. The scent is amazing. It's like shaving with Wrigley's Spearmint gum to me. I love the scent. And yeah, good stuff. The bowl, my own bowl, Yaki 21mm silver tip, metal and acrylic brush. We've used the third use of the Gillette Platinum Plus, which I had from Todd, in the Gillette Superspeed red tip, non-adjustable. Good razor, nice, mild to mid aggression for me. There is a lot of overhang on that. Blade is superb, doesn't feel a third use, it feels new. No problems at all. Now we had a cold water rinse, Thayer's unscented. Now we use this gorgeous stuff and this ice aftershave. I should have left it out to show you, sorry. Neat idea. That's my problem, sorry. That's I think it's, or in transit or something. Ice aftershave, mentholated aftershave. Worth buying for the for the hip flask. Fantastic. Recycling, good idea. But really nice, coolness, smells fresh. You get the hit of the menthol, sort of nearly making my eyes water, so you know it's there, but it's not overpowering. And there's something in there, fruity, sweet, whatever, as well, and it's really nice. Very nice. And then the Arco Sensitive Aftershave Balm. Very happy. So thanks again for your company. Thanks for the chat. Hope you have a great day. Whatever you're doing, stay safe. Try and have a smile, have a laugh if you can. And look after each other. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Another new soap and brush. So that'll be exciting as well. So thanks very much for watching. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care.